Now, as you remember from our last clip, we almost had our containers together. Almost, I say. Remember we had the one-way valve for safety? Right. Now we have to make a bubbler. So we're going to put aside our containers, and I'm going to show you what a bubbler does and is. Basically, this is our bubbler. It's a plastic tube with a hose. Now we're going to put a rubber cap on it. Yeah, it's a sewer cap off line. How interesting. And it goes on top, just like that. And we're going to have a hose coming off the top of this for our hydrogen to come out. Now, you say, what is a bubbler? Well, a bubbler is going to have this much water in there. The hydrogen is going to come up through here and bubble through the water. Now, this rubber cap here, it's a twofold. It's also a safety device and the cap to the bubbler. The reason for the rubber cap and the clamp is so that it can pop off in case of a backfire. Because the water is going to sit in here about this far, the hydrogen is going to come up and bubble up through there. You're going to see that. So the only hydrogen that we have at risk of backfiring is going to be the little bit at the top. It won't backfire through the water. That's why it's called a bubbler, and won't go back into our hydrolyzer, which would be an even bigger bang. No good. Can't have that. So if I have a backfire and explosion, it's going to be right here. This top is going to pop off, and end of the experiment. But you'll be alive for the most part. So now we're going to mount our little bubbler. It simply goes in here on this little bracket I made earlier. I know I should have showed you how to make the bracket, but it was boring stuff. As you notice, these are just 2 wire ties. How easy is that? Slips down here, tighten up the wire ties, trim them off. Our bubbler is mounted. Now we can hook up our hose and we're ready to go. Almost ready to go. One-way valve, bubbler. Now we have to do the solution, the aqueous solution, but that'll have to wait till the next clip. Stick around.